Okay guys, magandang umaga sa inyo lahat. Again, this is your Prof. Zeus, and for this session, we'll be discussing about the solutions to the practice exercises of Fundamentals of Accounting Volume 2, Partnership and Corporation, 2021 edition by Dr. Patricia Empleo, Nanita Robles, and Christopher Howard. Okay, so we are now going to solve. Okay. Let's start with letter A. So A and B decided to form partnership October 1, 2021. So we were given the statement of financial position and of course certain adjustments that we will have to record in the books of accounts, okay, prior to combining the assets. And then these are some specific questions that are being asked. So number one, assuming that the use of transfer of capital method, how much must be A's agreed capital to bring the capital balances proportionate to the profit and loss ratio? Again, we first have to do the adjustments, no, for the capital balances of the partners. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so let's have number one. Equipment of A is under depreciated by 350 and equipment of B is over depreciated by 525. We will do the answers, okay, using the journal entries. No, one is because I know that you're still adjusting to college life, and so therefore I don't want to push you to run. I'd like to guide you through the step-by-step process. Okay, so let's have the books of A. Okay, books of A. So therefore, it's under depreciated, so we have to debit depreciation expense. But since we're adjusting the capital account, we'll be using the capital account. So debit A capital, because an expense is a deduction from capital, so we debit capital for 350,000 and credit accumulated depreciation for 350,000. So this is adjustment number one. Adjustment number two, KA pa rin muna tayo. Allowance for doubtful accounts is to be set up amounting to 1,194,000 A. So again, we will debit doubtful accounts expense. But again, diretso na tayo, no? Kesa doubtful, and then i-ano pa natin, i-closing also. I-capital na tayo. 1,190,000 in credit allowance for uncollectible accounts, 1,190,000. Number three, inventories are worthless. So may worthless inventories tayo. So debit A capital, 87,500 and credit inventories, 87,500. So as far as books of A is concerned, we have already prepared the adjustments. Let us now go to books of B. So again, equipment is over depreciated, so we will reduce the depreciation to debit allowance accumulated depreciation for 525, and that will be treated as an adjustment to capital of B. So additional 525. Okay, and then you have to set up the allowance. So you have B capital for 787,500 and credit your allowance for uncollectible accounts for 787,500. Okay, and then worthless inventories, again B capital and credit merchandise inventories for how much? 61,250. So we have again prepared the adjustments for the books of B. Let us now do the T account analysis for the capital balances. So you have A capital and then B capital. Okay, so A capital has a credit balance of 10 million pesos and B cap 10 million 500 pala. 10 million 500. While B has 8,225,000. Let us now post the entries. So we debited capital of A for 350. So this is 350,000. We debited the capital of A for 1190. 1190. And then debited for 87,500. So therefore, how much is the debit? 350,000 plus 1190 plus 87,005. This is 1,627,500.
Ibig sabihin, naubos niyo yung kape ko? Ha? Naubos ba yung kape ko sa sobrang dami? Hindi naman.
Let us just check.
Kaya akala ko matabang pa kasi di ko.
Okay, this 10,500,000. So this is 8,872,500. So this is now the ending balance of capital of A. Now for B, we will post the entries. So there's a credit. There's a credit of 525,000. There's a debit of 787,500. And there's a debit of 61,250. So therefore, how much is the debit and credit? 787,500 plus 61,250, 848,750. Minus 848,750. So this is 7,901,250. So the adjusted capital balance of B is 7,901,250 and A is 8,807,500. So therefore, the total capital of the partnership is plus 88725. 16,773,750. So this is now the total capital of the firm. And sabi dito, profit and loss ratio 70 to A and 30 to B. So if you multiply this by 70%, so the answer is 11,741,625. So 11,741,625 should be the capital of A. Okay. Now considering that he only has this much, okay, 8,872,500. So he has to transfer, or B has to transfer some capital to A, but A has to pay for it, of course. So therefore, how much would that be? How much would be the additional capital? Of A. 11,741,625 minus 8,872,500. So he has to pay B 2,869,125. So ano mangyayari dyan? No? It's actually a personal transaction between A and B. So the entry would be debit B capital. It's a personal, again, it's a personal transaction, and credit A capital for the amount of 2,869,125. 69,125. Okay, so that is for the first question. Second question. Assuming the use of transfer of capital, okay, by what amount will be debited capital balance or capital accounts? We have already answered that. Yung pala yung question number 2. No? So that is 2,800,000. This one, 2,869,125. No? Ito pala yung second question nila. No? How much would have to be transferred by B to A? So debit B capital for 2,869,125 and credit A capital for the same amount. Letter C. Number 3 pala, sorry. Assuming A will invest or withdraw cash to bring the capital balances of the parties proportionate to the profit and loss ratio, how much will A invest? How much will A invest that? To bring it to, okay, hold on. Remember that the profit and loss sharing ratio is A will share 70% and B will share 30%, right? Now at this point in time, sabi niya kasi tinatanong niya how much will A have to contribute. So we cannot use A. We can use B's capital to compute for the total capital and determine how much will be invested by A. So B's adjusted capital magkano adjusted capital ni B? 7,901,250. 7,901,250, and this is 30% of the partnership capitalization. So 7,901,250 divided by 0.30 pala. So that's 26,337,500. Okay. So yan ngayon yung ating total capitalization. Okay. And sabi kasi magkano yung kanya? He will share 70%. He will have 70% of this one. So times 0.7. So dapat meron siyang 18 million na capital, 436,250. Ang tanong ay, how much will he have to invest or withdraw? Now remember, the capital of A is only 8,872. 500. Okay, so this is the P&L ratio. So this is the total capitalization. And then this is A's share or capital. Okay, so this is the total capital, total A capital. Ito yung adjusted niya. And so therefore, additional investment. How much? 18,4,365 minus 8,872,500. So that's 9,564,000. Okay, so ito yung additional investment na gagawin ni A dun sa firm. Number 4. Assuming V will invest or withdraw cash to bring capital balances proportionate to their profit and loss, how much will B invest? So magkano lang i-invest na tingin nyo? Si B naman ang tinatanong, diba? So ibig sabihin, hindi natin pwede gamitin yung capital ni B to determine how much will be the capital contribution of B. So we will have to use A. So A capital, adjusted capital, Magkano yun? 8,872,500 divided by the profit and loss sharing ratio. So 70% to. So that's 8,872,500 divided by 0.7. 12,675. So this is now the total capitalization of the firm, right? And 30% of this, so this is the total capitalization. And this is B's capital. So therefore, capital percentage times 0.3. So magkano yan? 3,802,500. So this should be B's capital. Magkano ba yung capitalization ni B? Oh, 7 million, diba? 7 million yung adjusted capitalization ni B. So ano nangyayari? Wala siya actually ilalagay, kundi mag-withdraw pa siya. So adjusted B capital. Kano yun? 7,901,250 at mas taas naman. Okay. So, 7,901,250. So, meron pa siyang i-withdraw na 4,098,750. B to withdraw. So, wala siyang additional investment. Mag-withdraw pa siya na 4,098,750. Okay? So, that's number 1. Or letter A. Letter B naman, what amount should be listed as capital for each of the partners? Okay. That's the question. So, letter B. Okay, and we agree the list of the following assets to be contributed to in the partnership. Okay, what amount should be listed as capital of each of the partners? Okay. So, ang sabi niya, si A tsaka si B. Right? So, mangyayari, si A magko-contribute daw ng cash. Oops. Sorry. Si A would contribute cash for 2 million, while B will contribute cash for 3 million. Right? Then what else? Inventory. Si B will contribute 1,500,000 worth of inventories. And then land. B will contribute 1 million worth of land, or land worth 1 million. Baliktad yung statement ko. And then building, that's 3 million. And then si A naman, meron siyang contribute na furniture and fixtures. That's 1,500,000. Okay, the building is subject to mortgage loan already passed through in the amount of 1 million. A settled the mortgage from his personal funds. Now remember, si B ang merong building na merong mortgage. Pero anong ginawa? Ang ginawa, yung 1 million ay binayaran ni A. Okay? So, gagawin natin? Bigyan natin kay A, no? So, that would be additional capitalization of additional cash infusion. 1 million to pay for that was used to pay for the building, the mortgage of the building. Okay, partners agreed that A would be credited for this. The partnership agreement calls for equal division of profit and loss. Okay? So with this, magkano daw yung capital contribution nila? So si A, that's 2 million plus 1,500,000 plus 1 million. So this is 4,500,000. Si B naman, that's 3 million plus 1,500,000 plus 1 million plus 3 million. So this is 8,500,000. Okay? So ano gagawin natin dito? So 4.5 and then ito yung capital credits nila and 8.5 million. Letter C. On January 2021, medyo mababa pa, AB and QR agreed to form a partnership. Okay, and we're asked to compute how much cash will be presented in the partnership financial statement of financial position. Okay, so sabi niya, meron siya mga assets na nilista rito and liabilities na posisyon by the partnership. AB decided to pay off his notes payable from his personal assets. It was also agreed that QR inventories were overstated by 24,000 and AB machinery was over depreciated by 20,000. QR is to invest or withdraw cash in order to receive capital credit that is 20% more than AB's total net investment in the partnership. Okay? So AB and QR, so AB raw will pay off the note from his personal assets. So yung notes payable na ito mawawala kay AB. Okay? Kasi personal assets niya, bubayad niya for this loan. So, ano gagawin natin? We are going to compute the adjusted capital of AB and QR. Okay. Okay, so therefore, ano ba yung investment ng AB? Si AB has invested cash amounting to, dalayan ko yan, 136,000. Accounts receivable amounting to 88,000. What else? Inventories of 304,000. Machinery for 480,000. Then, yung binayaran niya yung kanyang mold notes payable, diba? Okay. So, yung AP lang. For how much? 216. So, therefore, magkano yung net assets na in-invest? It's 136 plus 88,000 plus 304 plus 480 minus 216. So, this is 792,000. Si QR naman, cash will be 76,000. Accounts receivable will be 48,000. We're just listing, wala pa tayo sa adjustment ha. Then 364. And then in machinery is 440. Then this is 144. And then 60. So 76 plus 48 plus 364 plus 440 minus 144 minus 60. So 724,000. And then let's do the adjustments. Okay? So tapos na tayo dito, and then it was agreed that QR were overstated, inventories of QR so ito, were overstated by 24. So we will deduct 24,000 here. And AB was over depreciated by 20. So yung machinery over depreciated, ibalik natin sa capital niya. Yun lang. Okay. So magkano yung adjusted balances natin? So this is 700,000. And 792 plus 20,000. So this is 812,000. Sabi niya, QR is to invest or withdraw cash in order to receive a capital credit that is 20% more than B's total investment in the partnership. Okay, so nung ganyan na yung kanilang investment, yung kanilang capital, no? Anong gagawin natin? Sabi niya kasi, in order to receive a capital credit that is 20% more than B's total net investment, AB. Total investment na AB is 812, right? So sabi niya, 812,000, that is 20% more. So times 120%. Okay, times 120%. And then ano pa? So ang total nito? 812 times 1.2. This is 974,000. 974,000. Ano pa? Okay. Sabi niya, ito na yung magiging total. Ito na yung kanyang, ano, no, kanyang um, capital credit. Sabi niya sa capital credit, that is 20% more than AB's total net investment. So, ito na dapat yung kanya. So, minus 700,000 kasi ang tanong, ito pa yung kanyang i-invest. So, mag-invest pa siya ng 274,000. Right? Ito pa yung magiging additional investment ni QR. Okay? 274,000. But the question is, magkano yung cash that will be presented? O meron tayo dito, meron tayo dito. So therefore, kay A, meron siyang 136,000 at kay B naman, meron siyang 76,000. So that therefore, the total cash that will be presented is plus 76, 486,400. So this is the total cash. Consolidate mo lang, no? To be shown in the statement of financial position or the balance sheet. Okay? So yan yung letter E. Okay? Letter C, sorry. Letter D. Okay, for letter D, ang tanong, what is the amount of cash presented on the partnership statement of financial position? Okay, combining separate businesses to form a partnership. Cash and non-cash assets are to be contributed. Okay, sabi yan, we are given the cash and the non-cash assets that will be contributed. MG and AN are to invest equal amounts of cash such that the contribution of MG will be 10% more than the investment of AN. Okay, so what is the amount of cash that will be presented? No? Okay, so tingnan natin kay MG tsaka kay AN. So kay MG, accounts receivable, magkano? Okay, syempre doon tayo sa fair value, no? 262,500. Remember, sabi ko, if there are non-cash contributions, then we are going to use the fair market value. And this is 195,000. And then inventories, how much? 450,000 and 207. And then PPE, 912,500, 822,500. And then accounts payable of 150,000 and 112,500. So therefore, how much is our net assets investment? So 265 plus 450 plus 9125 plus 150. So that's 1,475,000. KAN naman is 195 plus 207,500 plus 8225 minus 112,500. So this is 1,112,500. Okay, so yan yung ating mga capital balances. No? Now, ang given niya ay, sabi niya, MG and AN is to invest equal amounts of cash such that the contribution of MG will be 10% more than the investment of AN. So, ibig sabihin yan. Okay, so MG would be 10% more than the net investment of AN. So, magkano yung AN? Di ba 1,125,000? Diba? 1,112,000 pala. 1,112,500. Ano ibig sabihin nung sinabi niya na mag-i-invest siya? Okay, so therefore, sabi natin, let's do the equation. So, si AM would be 110% of 1, 1. Kasi sabi niya, di ba? Dapat mag-contribute siya na 10% more than the investment of AN. Ito investment AN. 112,500. Okay. What else? Plus, of course, X. Now, this is equal to the investment of investment of yung kanila, yung isa 1,475,000 plus X. Okay? So, talaga problema ko algebra, no? Times 1.1 distribution. Okay, distribute lang natin to, diba? Sa algebra natin. So, this is 1,223,750 plus 1.1 of X is equal to 1,475 plus X. So, gagawin natin transposition. So, this is 1x plus 1.1x is equal to 1,475. Transpose natin. So, positive magiging negative. 1,223,750. So, therefore, yung mangyayari, so 1 plus, okay. So, this 2.1 of x is equal to 1,475 minus 1,223,750. So, 251,250. 2.1, 2.1, x is equal to 2.1. 100. Ba? Pagkasya ko kung tama ang mali. Baka mali yung aking mga variables na ginagamit. Tama, mali nga. Naging negative dapat ito. Sorry. 1.1x minus 1. Minus x. So, dapat, sorry, mali ito. Mahirap ako sa algebra kausap. May kausap sa algebra. So, mangyari, this should have been 0.1x. Right, 0.1 lang. So, divide ito by 0.1, divide mo by 0.1. So, 251, 250, divide by 0.1. So, that is 2,512,500. Tama ba? Okay, times 2. That would be 5,025,000. Okay, so that is the amount of cash that will be presented in the statement of financial position. Kasi parang sila dapat, di ba? Yan. Okay, so medyo mahaba pa. Siguro clear lang gusto ng iba, no? So we can move on to the next chapter. Okay, thank you very much and I'll see you again.